Some of you may not be so comfortable with what's going on. Even though the themes came out for trust, balance, and release. I feel like maybe you're not trusting, you're not quite balanced, and you haven't fully released. I feel like the completion is definitely here. So you're ending things, you're ending a cycle, you're ending a major chapter in your life. Because it's reversed, I feel like maybe you're just not comfortable with it, or you're just not ready to let that go, whatever this completion is involving. Many of the collective and many of the other signs are releasing relationships. Simply because right now we're in between two full moons in Libra. And Libra energy is calling on us to focus on relationships. It is really putting the spotlight on that. And then furthermore, Venus just moved into Pisces, which is all about romantic relationships. So relationships of all types are being evaluated. All of us are looking at the people in our lives, and we're assessing and measuring and weighing, because, Libra is all about the scales and creating balance. We are assessing and measuring the people in our lives and seeing how they are going to fit in to our new chapter, okay? This can be challenging. It's never easy to release people, especially when there's a lot of love. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be, a longtime friend, a dear friend, or a dear family member. Maybe you all had a falling out and, things are different now. Maybe there's disagreement because you yourself are evolving, and maybe they're just not as evolved as you yet energetically and spiritually. You're here for a reason, Aquarius. You are part of the collective that is ascending, and we're being called to tap into what's good for us. So slowing down, okay, and turning in. Absolutely. And this is what I was just saying, that we're being called to turn within ourselves, to get still in order to line ourselves up with the divine and to hear and receive those divine messages. But because all of this is reversed, there's a lot of struggle, and bottom of the deck is fighting, okay? There's a lot of resistance here, a lot of resistance to what's happening right now currently. Aquarius, you're an air sign, so maybe the fire energy of Aries is just agitating you, making you feel out of sorts, because the energy for Aries is all about inspired action, creativity, motivation, forward movement, but quick. It's quick energy. It could have you frenzied. But next week, on the 20th of April, we start Taurus season. So that may be a little bit more calming for you, because Taurus is earth energy. And the energy of Taurus is very loving, very nurturing, very grounded. It will help you slow down. It will help with this. Okay? So hang in there for one more week. It's going to get better. And it will make this process easier. Okay? Yeah, because you're definitely being asked to trust. And this came in upright. Okay? Trust, release, and balance is your theme. So next card is the Five of Fire. This is totality. And the imagery here is a group of trapeze artists, where one woman is literally being tossed from one woman to another to be caught. And she has full blind trust in her partner to catch her. However, in order for this catch to be successful, the woman who's being tossed must be totally and utterly present in that moment. Okay? And that's what's being called in for you right now, Aquarius, is for you to be totally present right now in this moment and what's going on in your life. The minute you deviate, you're going to throw yourself off. And I feel like with all the reversals here, you're not present. You're probably still worried about what just happened, what you just released. And I think you're in the past. And if you're in the past, you're maybe worried about how that's going to impact your future. So you're in two places and you're not present. So for this woman, the moral is, if she's distracted, if she's not present, and she's elsewhere, past her future, she's going to miss the catch. She's going to miss the opportunity. It's going to slip through her hands. Okay, Aquarius? So keep that in mind. Kind of use that story as a touchstone for what's going on in your life. If you're not present, if you're not open, if you're not trusting, and if you're not willing to release the past, you're going to miss your future. You're going to miss the opportunities that are trying to come into your lives now. You are literally going to let them slip through your hands. Okay? So just be mindful of that. You have the adventure card, and this is also reversed. I'm telling you, everything came up reversed for you all. But this is about tapping into your inner child and approaching your new cycle and your new life with childlike spirit, childlike curiosity. Because when children are exploring a new place or a new situation, they are wide-eyed, and it's that pure, innocent curiosity. And it's pretty freaking awesome, And for us to be able to tap into that energy as adults and to bring that into our lives now, into this new cycle, it opens up our heart chakras, is what it's doing. It's helping us open ourselves up to accepting new people, new opportunities, new ideas, new way of thinking, a new way of behaving, right? Many of us right now on the cycles that we're working on, and I'm seeing this in all the signs, this is a major up-leveling, mind, body, and spirit. This isn't just about, let me clear up space for romantic love. No. Mind, body, spirit, the total package. It's all about you. I feel like this is true on a global scale. Global awareness is increasing exponentially. You see it. You see it in the news. You see it, in regular conversations with people. There is this awakening that's happening. This is an awakening for you, Aquarius, okay? Allow it to happen because it's beautiful energy. And just really get excited. I want to turn this up right for you. Get excited about what's in store for you because your future is bright and it's full of love. It's full of abundance. It's full of opportunity. Okay? Don't miss the catch. Okay? All right. So what I want to do for you next is I'm going to pull some clarifier cards. This is the Untamed Truth Oracle deck. This is a really cool artistic deck that has a unique way of delivering information sometimes. Sometimes it's very bold and blunt. Other times it's just beautifully artistic. Creation. Yes, I'm so glad this came out for you because this Oracle card, the Creation card, is synonymous with the Magician card in the regular tarot deck. You are in your Magician time period right now. You are completing this major cycle and you're being called to literally create and plan what you want your next cycle to look like, your next chapter in life. You are in control. You are the master of your destiny, okay? That's what that card means for you. So keep that in mind. Hopefully knowing that'll help you release the conflict, the inner conflict that you're feeling. Yes, abundance came up reversed because of all the fear, And it's all about release. Remember, that's in your theme. Release. Once you release that, abundance will flow in, but right now abundance is delayed. It can't come in right now. It's there. It's there. You gotta change your energy, okay? And then it will start to flow. Distortion. Yeah. I think this is the source of all of this, is you have a skewed view of what's going on, a distorted perspective of what's happening. This isn't real, okay? This distortion It's all in the mind, and it's old stories that you're telling yourself. It's old ways of thinking. It's not serving your highest good, and all it's doing is creating fear and blockages. It's creating distress and imbalance, and it's blocking the abundance that's right there waiting for you. Okay? So turn in. This is what's going to clear up this distorted thinking, is when you're able to align yourself, maybe meditate, do some yoga classes, incorporate maybe like a regular yoga practice. Maybe do some journaling. That's a great way to get your thoughts out on paper, and then they just sort of align themselves, and you're able to conduct self-analysis and self-evaluation on what's going on, and it will help give you the clarity and perspective you probably need. But this woman is in total alignment and in peace with herself, and she's ignoring all those distortions, all those voices. It's external noise that's not contributing to her highest good. I feel like that's what's going on for many of you, Aquarius, and it's creating this distorted reality, and this is not true. That is not true, okay? So definitely meditate, go within, align yourself spiritually with your spirit guides and guardian angels, because they are there to protect you and to guide you. Lots of fear. A lot of fear. But this is fake, okay? This goes right in line with the distortion card. I get it. When you're releasing the past and you're imbalanced. You're not balanced right now. Makes sense. When you're doing major releases and you have this major completion, it can be scary. Especially if you don't deal well with change. Change rocks people's world. The more you accept it and the more you flow with the change, the easier all this becomes. The distortions and the fears will subside. And your imbalance will become balanced. Because you will be in alignment with yourself. Okay? But trust, because you are in your magician time period right now. You have the power to co-create anything you want. But because of all this fear and distorted thinking, right now abundance is trying to enter, but it cannot. It's delayed and it's blocked. Okay? So bottom of the deck is, I love it. Faith. Have faith. All is well in your world, Aquarius. Okay? It really is. You are being divinely guided. You're being divinely supported. And have no fear. Okay? So what I'm going to do for you next is I'm going to pull from the Shamanic Oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards. And usually the message that comes out here, it's the sage advice that your soul is craving. Okay? This is literally why you're here listening to this video. It's to receive this message, because when the Shamanic Oracle speaks, it literally ties everything together. And it gives you that guidance on what you need to move forward with your situation. It's some powerful stuff. I'm really excited. So first out is the owl. And we'll see what other 2 cards come out for you all. Time Master. So some of you may be attached to your own timelines, and I think that's what's creating the distorted perceptions. It's creating the distortions and the fears. The journey. Bottom of the deck, many paths. Okay. But yeah, I feel like maybe some of you are attached to your own timelines, and it's like, well, this wasn't supposed to happen. It's not in line with my plan. Well, no. When dealing with the 5D, your timeline, your plan makes no sense. So I feel like if you release and surrender and allow things to happen as they're supposed to, you will calm yourself down energetically. And I think you will come into alignment a lot easier. Okay. So you have the owl. And make sure I'm reading the correct one. And the owl came in reversed for you. Let me showcase it and make sure I get on the camera. So the owl is the master of the night. She can see situations with perfect clarity, more so when it's dark, and is able to discern truth when others are sightless. She helps you find your light and your lightness in the darkest moments of your life, and to embrace the night as your ally. Owl can bring you messages from the invisible world. She opens your ears so that you may hear the voices of the ancestors, and you may acquire their wisdom and make it your own. Look around you. Notice every detail and find the hidden sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. This is reversed. So this is medicine. Owl guards against self-deception and insists that your motives be pure and transparent to all. What is the message that you are not hearing? The situation you're not seeing with clarity? Owl invites you to wait patiently. Bide your time until it is right to act. Then do so decisively with no hesitation or remorse. Yeah, so it's kind of like what I was saying. I feel like some of you are definitely attached to your own timelines and things aren't happening the way you think it should, but you're also not seeing or hearing things clearly, which is creating the distorted reality and is increasing your fear, okay? And it's creating imbalance. So let go, release, release everything. I mean, really surrender and just let this flow. Let it flow. This is the Time Master. When the Time Master visits you, he asks a most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclical quality of time? You find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power, so let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you're all powerful. You are the Time Master. Anything is possible now. Precisely. You're the Time Master. You have the Magician. You have the power to create anything you want in your life. Okay? This is no accident. I love it when, there's synchronicities between, the different decks, because that's just confirming that this message is certainly for you and that you're here in divine timing to receive this message. So we have the Journey, and this is reversed. The Journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. Okay? Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and make you miss your destiny. Other things must be completed first, or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Remember that the point of the journey is not the destination, it's who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey.